Welcome everyone. In this video we're staying on a gorgeous campsite called Cottage Touring Park in Suffolk. We're going to check out the campsite's facilities and we're going to get out there and explore the local area. Yeah, I hope you can join the adventure. Let's roll. So yeah, first impressions, and what a gorgeous little site. I really like it. I'm right by a pond. There's a pond just there. Gonna check that out in a little while. Now there's no fish in the pond. He did say that there's been an otter, he's got in and he's had all the fish out of there. There is a little stream just the other side of that. We'll have a look at that later. But yeah, gorgeous site. Now I'm paying £31 for the night with electric hookup. I'll always be complaining a little bit paying over £30 for a pitch. That's just me, but I do really like the look of this site. It is a lovely looking site, so yeah, I think it's going to be a good one. So yeah, the pitches are really good size as well. If you can see behind me there, there's two motorhomes and then there's one pitch in between them. Yeah, gorgeous little pond. Nice little shepherd's huts by the pond there. Well, there's a lovely, peaceful, quiet campsite. It is adults only, which is always a bonus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the £31 I'm paying is for 2 adults. So I'll always whinge paying over £30. But to be fair, in this area that is kind of the going rate for a campsite. So, you know, for 2 people it's, yeah, I'll whinge, but that kind of is just what they are around here. But I am really loving the site, to be fair. Really loving it. Better go check out the facilities in a minute, I suppose. Just been sitting here for half hour. Yeah, let's go check them out. Well, these unisex shower rooms are good. There is a man's bathroom with 2 toilets and 2 showers, and someone was in there and you might hear him wiping himself. So I couldn't talk in there. But they did look lovely and clean facilities, and this couple of unisex shower rooms, these look lovely and clean, to be fair. Yeah, really good. Push button shower, but you know, yeah, really good. There is another little toilet block as well, further down, sort of near where I'm camping. Oh, nice little information room. There's some DVDs. I'm going to look through them and find a DVD for tonight. There is a freezer which sells some chocolate bars, or a fridge I'm assuming. Chocolate bars with an honesty box. Oh, they look pretty decent chocolate bars, to be fair. Bit gutted I can't eat any on the low carb diet, but they do look good. So it's £4.50 for the chocolate bars. They're obviously not your standard chocolate bar, and you can rent some e-bikes. Yeah. Half a day £15, full day £25. That sounds pretty good, actually. I mean, I've never rented an e-bike, but that sounds like good value. Right, well, better actually get out and explore. I've been just sitting around here for a while because it's lovely and quiet. But yeah, gonna see if I can get to Shingle Street Beach. Let's roll, people. So it is about 1.5 miles to the beach, and it is on roads, but most of them are quiet country lanes, and I think this is probably the busiest road. After this I get to single lane. So yeah, that's the campsite there, and that is the dog walking area. There is a dog walking area for dogs. So yeah, this is right near the little village. Wow, this bit is bloody deep water here. Jesus. Better be careful near the edge, I don't want to fall in. Might be a 10-foot bloody drop. That's Orford Ness in the distance there. I'm going to walk towards Orford Ness for a little bit. Just walk along here as far as I can get. Yeah, I can see Orford Castle right in the distance as well, but you ain't going to pick up on camera, I very much doubt. Yeah, I can't believe how steep this drop is here. That is some deep water. This is obviously the channel, isn't it, where the river joins the sea. Estuary comes in from here and goes all the way along, goes out to sea there. Well, this is as far as I can get this side. I've got Orford Ness just there, but yeah, I can't get past this little stream. Now, that looks like you can just jump up, but to be honest, it's really deep water over there where the narrow part is, and it's just mud the other side. It's like a mud cliff, and that ain't gonna happen. And then here, I don't look too narrow, but it's such fast flowing, and it's clearly really deep. And this bit is obviously right close to where the main water is, and at some point that tide is going to turn, and that bit is going to be cut off. So it just ain't worth the risk. As much as I'd like to carry on going this way, I just can't do it. So I'm going to head down this way now to Shingle Beach, and then there is a like a war defence building that I want to check out a bit further down as well. But yeah, it's a shame. There's a nice pillbox over there I would have liked to have got to, but yeah, I mean look, it's about 2 foot tall mud that end. But if I jump through over there, it ain't happening, people. I've stood here debating it for 10 minutes and it ain't happening. Yeah. Well, I certainly figured out why they call this place Shingle Street. Jesus, my legs are going to be killing me tomorrow. But I do quite like this beach because it's all lumpy. I mean, there's like big holes everywhere full of water. And then, you know, yeah, all like these little mounds, and yeah, that's alright. So this Marlo Tower behind me apparently is now a house. What a boss place to live. There is another one further down near Boodsey. Don't know if I'll make it there tonight. We'll see. I'm going to walk down that way, but I don't know whether I'll get there. It might be too dark. But yeah, what a great place to live that would be, eh? Yes, there is a few of these Marlo Towers scattered about. This one looks abandoned. There's another one further down that's a B&B or a hotel. The one we just passed was a house. But yeah, this one does look like it's abandoned. I would like to get into it, but I don't think I can. It looks like it's completely covered. They were built around the 19th century as a sea defence, and got a load of tank blocks there. Stop the tanks from going over. Yeah, I would like to get all the way down to Boodsey, to be honest, because then I could say I've crossed this whole bit of coastal path, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's starting to get dark. Well, not dark, got a little while as yet, but still a long way walk back to the campsite, so we'll see. I would love to get in there. I really would. I just looks like it's so overgrown all the way around it. You're obviously not meant to. I think it is on private land as well. Yeah. Plus it is a defensible building, so it's not going to be like a front door at the bottom that you can just walk in, is it? So this one behind me is a holiday let. What an amazing place to rent and stay, eh? Right by the sea. Yeah. So there's one more, and I think I am going to make it to it in Boodsey. Going to head down here. I might regret it because my legs are absolutely killing me, and it is a long way back. So I could walk back a quicker, director route on the road, but it would be nice to walk this way because it is fantastic and it is a lovely time of evening to be out. It's just a shame that my legs are really hurting, but you know, what do you do? Life goes on. Sometimes living the dream is painful, people. But hey, it's worth it. It is definitely worth it. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely coming up to Boodsey here. Well, how predictable. A cloud of mist has came out and decided there will be no sunset for Bongo Ben. As usual. Never mind. check out this machine gun battery. Brilliant. That's flooded down there, so I ain't going anywhere down there, but wow, wasn't expecting this. Wow, wasn't expecting this. I am tempted to climb down these steps, but I really don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, it's not really, because not with the camera. No, these steps here have fallen off and broken, so climbing down them ones is stupid. Really do want to though. Fantastic building. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting to be able to get in there either. It is really tempting to walk down them stairs, but it's coming up to night time, and if I get stuck down there, no one's gonna know, so I shouldn't really. Well, I'm glad I pushed on now. Yeah, that machine gunnery bit was awesome. Yep, so this is the other Martello at Bootsy. Just going to have a quick walk around it and then head back. Yeah, my legs are really hurting, my feet are killing me, but you know what, it was all worth it. Well, I ain't back yet, but it is great being out. And that was a great find. Them World War II buildings there, well happy with them. I didn't know they were there, I just stumbled across them. They're actually a lot more interesting to me than the Martellos, because the Martellos you just walk past them, you can't really get in them or anything, but them I was actually able to get in them. Brilliant. Yeah, I loved it. I would have loved to have gone down into that little basement bit, but I just that'll torment me that I didn't, but I just shouldn't. You know, it's just coming up to dark in it. To get stuck down there would just be bad, really, wouldn't it? Never mind. Sometimes I remind myself I am on my own, and if I get caught out in a situation like that, there's nobody there. Yeah. But what an evening. Yeah, I didn't get the sunset I wanted, but it's still pretty amazing. Can't complain, really. Well, I'm back now, people. It's about 9:30, a lot later than I was hoping to get back. The campsite is lovely and quiet. I kind of feel like I should be whispering. But anyway, gonna cook up some tea, and I've got a steak. Oh yeah, gonna have that with some courgette, broccoli, mushrooms, and some chorizo thrown in the pan. Looking forward to it. I didn't think about not having a proper knife when I bought the steak, but never mind, just have to use my hands. Well, that's looking and smelling good, people. There's a nice puddle of blood on the steak, so yeah. Cooked to perfection, people. Raw in the middle. Oh yeah. Well, that's that time of the evening, people. Gonna have some Camden Stout. Had this before and it's pretty decent, to be fair. Yeah. And I've got a few subscribers to thank. I'll just let this pour out first, and then I'll have to read from my notes because I'm a bit of a muppet. Oh yeah. Nice thick head on this from what I remember. So whilst that's settling, I just got to thank a few subscribers who have bought me a few beers. Yeah, brilliant. So thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Leanne Arnold. Thank you, Peaceful. Thank you, Edward and Amanda. And thank you, Spider. Now you've all bought me a few beers. So what I've done, obviously I bought some Camden Stout. And I've also bought a few beers that I've had at home as well. And also the steak that I've had for tea tonight, plus the chorizo, and also the rest of it you paid for the campsite and fuel. So yeah, really appreciate that. So thank you to you all, but of course thank you to everyone as well for watching the videos, because you are all helping just by watching the videos. So cheers everyone, much appreciated. It does have a nice big head on it. Yeah. That is a good drop of stuff. It's a good contender to Guinness. Not as good as Guinness, but it's a good contender. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, gonna relax now and watch Outlaw, courtesy of the campsite. And then I'm going to go to bed because it's actually quite late now. My legs are killing me. It took a long time getting back from that walk, but never mind. No one else knows about it. How much? You do. Put it away. Don't work like that. Put it away. Morning everyone. Yeah, I slept okay last night. I woke up a little bit in the morning, but that's just me. Campsite has actually been lovely and quiet. Really quiet. In fact, when I came back last night at about 9:30, nobody was making a sound. It was dead quiet. It was brilliant. So this is a lovely, peaceful, quiet campsite, I must say. So the bins behind me there are general waste and recycle bins. There is a laundrette room as well. And there are 2 toilet waste disposable points. So there is a Morrison's Daily, which is 650 yards down the road, and there is a nice looking pub which is 600 yards down the road, so good for that. Now public transport, there is a bus. Now, I never come across this before, but you have to pre-book the bus. Obviously this is quite rural, so yeah, you have to book a return slot and they will pick you up and drop you off. Now they will go to Woodbridge. It doesn't say where else they'll go to, so I think it's just a few little villages around here and Woodbridge. And that's it for public transport, but yeah, that's a funny one anyway. So I do like this site and I would definitely return here. Really enjoyed it here. You have got Boodsy nearby that you can walk to or cycle to. We walked there last night obviously, but it was a bit of a walk. And nearby is Rendlesham Forest. You'll be able to cycle to Rendlesham Forest. Whether or not you can walk it, you possibly can, to be fair. Yeah, I have stayed at Rendlesham Forest before and did the UFO walk. So yeah, if you want to see that video, check that out. That'll be this video here. See whether or not I got probed by ET. I'm going to pack up now and head off. If you've enjoyed any of this, like and subscribe, people, and catch me on another adventure. Keep living the dream.